All right, guys, it's morning of day 2 here at PGA show, and I am making my way to the ProTee booth. So yesterday, at the end of the day, I found ProTee booth because I wanted to try the ProTeeVX. I've heard so many good things about it, and I was able to hit a bunch of shots on it, trying to win the ProTeeVX that they have there by winning their closest to the hole challenge. I got to second, so I'm going to go back and try to get to first so I can take it home with me. But I'm probably going to do a video on the ProTeeVX. I know it's been out for maybe a year and a half now, and I've heard a lot of good things, and I was pretty impressed by it. So I want to go back and dive into it a little bit further, and that's where I'm headed now. So let me see if I can find them. All right, guys, I'm back in the ProTee booth. Gonna hit a few and try and see if I can get that closest to the pin. Come on, come on. I'm stuck at 2. I don't know where Andy is, but I'm trying to get him. This one's got a chance. Come back. Ah. Got some people waiting here. This will be my last swing. Get back there. Come back. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm going to grab someone to talk to about the ProTeeVX here. Okay, guys, welcome back. I am in the ProTee booth here at the PGA Show 2025 with Dennis from ProTee. He's going to help answer some questions about this because I'm just really learning about it, getting a deep dive in the last few minutes too. So Dennis, thanks for talking to me. I was impressed. I came by yesterday. I was super impressed. I've heard good things, but it's my first chance using it. And so can you kind of show us the ProTee Lab software and kind of run through those features and talk about them?
Yes. Let's go. All right. So the ProTee Lab software is something that comes with the ProTeeVX system. We have a team that is constantly working on ProTee Labs and updating it 24/7 almost, because it's our passion to make a beautiful piece of software for you to learn, to see all the data points you got, to see your spin, to see your swing video, you know, a full package, a full product with all the options that you want or not want, but we make it available. And what you see here is an update we're working on the ProTee Labs. One of the things we are improving is we make it a session-based system, and that means that we are not going to use the shot history anymore, just plain data points stored. But you will be able to create a session based on a day for a specific person, for a specific club, and you can use that data for example, shot dispersion or back mapping or a specific export. So we're making the data more accessible. So you can filter, you can sort it, you can store it, you can export it.
That's one of those features that's not out just yet, but it's coming very soon to all the ProTee users.
Yep.
And it's up here on the left corner of the screen. He's got day 1, day 2 for the PGA show. So you can go through and find what you did yesterday with all that data.
Exactly.
And love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another great feature, of course, is the swing video component. You can now add swing video to your ProTee Labs. Very simple, by just adding a simple web camera, 30 frames per second, or you go a little bit advanced and buy a 120 frames per second camera just from eBay or AliExpress for $100.
Yep.
And we will be able to present that within ProTee Labs, and you can have a full slow motion of your swing. Down the line, in front of you, you can add a couple of cameras if you
Yeah,
want.
so these cameras here that they've got set up at the show, he said were Katon cameras, which I've reviewed on the channel, and they work great, they're inexpensive, but you said any USB camera, Windows, that works with Windows and is driverless?
Driverless camera, right.
Yeah.
So even the little camera that's in your laptop screen will record your swing video.
And these are 120 frames per second.
Yeah.
Looks great. So very, very compatible. Easy to find something that'll work.
Easy to find, exactly. Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff up there, but talk about the club data and how that works, because you're not using any stickers or markers on the club. That's one thing that when I talk to people all the time, they're like, I don't want stickers on my clubs.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing it, and I've been looking at the data, and it's very good from what I can see. So how does that work?
Well, we're using AI, artificial intelligence is getting more and more popular. Mm-hmm. We're using AI to train AI, the artificial intelligence component, to know what is a golf club. So we're feeding lots of pictures of golf clubs in there, but also pictures of cars. So he knows, this is a golf club and not a car. So the AI needs to know what is a golf club. And once he knows what a golf club is, we will train it to differentiate between clubs. So now what's a driver, what's an iron, what's a putter. And we teach the system to detect it. And once you have detected the correct club, we can teach the system where the club face is. So what we want is to track the club face like you do with stickers, tracking stickers. Right. We're going to track a club face with AI. And once AI found it, we can actually measure points on the club face and then measure the distance from a specific point on the club on image A and on image B, and we can measure the speed between those 2 points.
So that's a little bit different than maybe some other launch monitors might be estimating club data by kind of doing algebra for what the ball did and how fast the club was going. No. It's not doing that.
No.
It's looking at the image at impact of the club, and then measuring the image as it comes into the impact. So that makes a lot of sense. And all the data that you get face angle, you got impact location on the face.
Impact location, club speed, swing path, all the database or the data points that you expect from whatever product is out there measuring club data. We do exactly the same. And for ball data, we have all the ball points, the data points that you need to accurately simulate a ball flight in ProTee Labs or in GCQuad or in TGC or whatever game is attached to ProTee Labs.
So you've got up there the ball spin video, since we're talking about ball data, and you can really see that's a TaylorMade Pix ball, so you can really see, but even the dimples I see on there very clearly. The spin direction. And actually yesterday they showed me the ball spin validator. Can you bring that up? And I want to show. So what they told me yesterday, this is the ball on the bottom there, is that if the markers are matching the logo on the ball, then it captured the spin correctly. So that's a way that you can go see for yourself. Did it capture it correctly?
If you don't
not?
believe it, you can validate it yourself.
So we've got all these colored markers on the image, and that's working now. They also said yesterday, you've got a mix of balls down here. Some of them are the TaylorMade Pix, and then some of them are just standard balls with a regular logo on it. So you can use any ball with this.
You can use any ball.
No marker necessary, no stickers on the ball.
No. What we need on the ball is a logo or something to identify the ball. We need to know what to track on the ball. So we're not tracking on a dimple level. We're tracking on a print special whatever is on the ball.
But any
so
standard ball.
Yeah, do not use completely white balls.
Okay.
Because that might fail.
Okay.
Yep.
But any standard ball that has a Titleist logo, Callaway logo, works just fine.
The Callaway, what is it? This ball works fine. For example, it's just an example.
Yeah. This is a Callaway Chrome Soft standard like you buy anywhere.
Yeah. I'll show you the. This is the shot dispersion.
Okay.
And within ProTee Labs, you can just configure ProTee Labs for whatever you want it to look like. You can, because we have a lot of data, you can configure it in a way that you only see the data that you would like to see.
Yeah.
So if you're just interested in a swing video or just a little driving range or just the spin data and play a couple of shots, you can configure it yourself.
Could you pull up the range view and drop some of those boxes on there in a custom way? Yeah, so that's one of the things. Obviously, there's a ton of data that's provided, but just watching them mess around with the software yesterday and completely make a custom view for what you want to see is pretty awesome, which he's doing right now. And you can run this ProTee Labs software on one monitor with the custom screen however you like, and then run GCPRO or whatever your simulation software is on your projector screen. So here, just quickly, he made a custom view. Got the swing video in the corner. We've got the ball flight on the left side, and then a driving range view just to see like the graphical ball flight. And you've got graphical club data representations on the bottom, and then all your data across the bottom. I mean, that is a lot on one screen.
Yeah, it is.
And there's a lot that you get from it. So,
yeah. And if you want to play some courses, we connect with TGC, ProTee Play, E6, the Apex. We're waiting for the SDK from True Golf to arrive, and then we connect it as well. GCPRO. We are currently working on some new software in a brand new engine, and we have brought a sneak peek just for our nearest to the pin contest, where you can actually win a ProTeeVX if you're the closest. And I noticed that you were very close.
I've been working on it. I'm hoping to get there.
So you can hit a couple of more shots and give it a try.
Yeah.
And with this new software, we hope to bring something brand new to you on the next PGA show.
Okay, so a year from now, hopefully we'll have something to see. This is a one-hole par 3, just a snapshot of what it might look like.
Correct.
And it looks great. Talk about the hardware. Obviously ceiling mounted, 2-camera system. You told me 6,500 is the price?
6,500, correct. Ceiling mounted, very easy to mount and to take off if needed. It's not fixed, it's just with a simple mechanism. You click it in and it hangs.
Yeah.
We have a very big play area. It's about what you see over there on the floor. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's 25 inch by 21 inch.
Okay.
So you have plenty of room to tee up your ball and to play from. You can even use different surfaces, like a rough kind of surface and more like a fairway kind of surface. We also support the bunker mats, as long as it's not white. So the bunker practice mats you can use with the simulator, as long as the color of the material is different from the ball. So if it's all white, it will think, hey, I can't find the ball because it's too white. So there's some color.
But that beige kind of yellow is okay. Yeah. Not pure white like the golf ball.
Yeah. And it's very easy. Once mounted, it's a one-click calibration. You just put a board on the floor, you click in ProTee Labs one button and it will calibrate. The board, by the way, calibration board is included, of course.
Yeah. Connect to the PC using Ethernet.
Yeah.
Running it over to your computer.
Yeah. And the cable for Ethernet, Cat6 cable, 20 feet, I believe, is included.
Okay.
Like a power cable, so it's very easy. Click and play. And once calibrated, you can put the ball there. The system will tell you it's ready. The lights will turn on, and you can hit the shot.
So
super easy.
It's been out, I think, for about 1.5 years, you said.
Yeah.
Are you planning any updates to the hardware?
We have been thinking really, really hard on what to do, but we can't find anything serious enough to, for the hardware to make a change to.
No need.
Yeah, everything is working, it's fast, it's instant launch, there's no delays. We got all the data points. So for us, it's probably more in the software. What can we do more in the software? How can we improve the software? How can we make it faster? How can we add value? You know, like the camera systems or whatever.
Yeah.
And in terms of adding value, as a company, we now offer 24/7 support. That means that anyone, anywhere in the world with our VX can contact us, online chat. We're trying to help if you have this, if you have a problem. So most of the time we do nothing. You know, we're staring at the ceiling. You know, if you have a problem, there is a human available for you to chat to.
Yeah.
You know, it's not connecting or I need help on the installation or whatever. And we will be able to help. We will be able to provide remote support. And if we can't fix it by chat or remote support, then it's being escalated to third line support. But we got a fully support operation, 24/7. So if there are any questions, issues, you know, we will be able to help. And you do not have to wait because everybody wants to play in the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, and can't reach anybody. Well, not with ProTee. We got you covered.
So the ProTee Lab software, what does that cost? Is it a subscription?
No.
How does that work?
No, we don't do any subscription. It's just the ProTee Lab software comes with the system, and it just works. And we will provide you the updates automatically distributed, so you can participate in betas. When you start the ProTee Labs, it will detect if there's a new version. It will show you all the updates we did, and you can decide if you wanna download it or not and update your system.
So $6,500 for the VX launch monitor, includes the software, works with GCQuad, other third-party software, no extra fee for that, no subscription to connect to that, aside from whatever they charge.
Yep.
And I guess that's about it, right?
Yeah. Well, we can stand and talk about it all day, but you know, you just got to use it and feel it and just buy it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm looking around to see if anyone else is waiting because I don't want to hog this thing, but I'm going to keep trying to get basically a hole-in-one is what I need to get because the first place is very close. But I'm going to try. Guys, I am super impressed with this. I'm glad I came over and checked it out. It really checks pretty much all the boxes. I can't really think of anything that it's missing. So super impressed. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions. Maybe we'll get it over to ProTee and see. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll bring more to you at the PGA show. All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, thank you.
Too hard. Be the one. Come back. Come back. Get a little right. Not enough. I really need a hole-in-one. Were you here when the number one? Were you? No. Land soft. Curl around. Come back. Finally.
Well done.
All right. Hopefully that stands for, what, another day and a half? All right, guys, fingers crossed. We've got triple bogey golf here trying to get first place from me and win the ProTeeVX.
It's got to be left, nothing about it.
I'm not telling.
He's not telling. You got it tucked.
It's too close for comfort.